Did you ever think your household appliances would be able to reorder their own supplies when running low? Or that you could have a drone following you around everywhere? And what about virtual reality? Once it was all strictly science fiction, but in the new year, the future is upon us. Joanna Stern, personal tech columnist for the Wall Street Journal, is here to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
Some of these things are really cool that we're going to talk about this morning, but let's start off with what you were demoing, the virtual reality. How does it work?
So this is actually the Samsung Gear VR, and you put your phone inside here, and then you get a really immersive 3D and 360 experience in here. I'm actually looking at a dinosaur. You guys see him, right? You see my dinosaur?
It's interesting, though, because I always thought this would be sort of just learning. But to see that you could be the first seat at a sold-out concert, to see the applications now are really unbelievable.
Yeah, I think the big thing we're going to see this year is gaming. But what I'm really looking for are the things that go beyond the gaming experience. I'm not a huge gamer, but like you said, I love going to concerts. I love going to Broadway shows. I love to tour apartments, right? I'm actually that kind of person that's looking for a new house, and you can do that now. And so it's this application that's going to go from games to real life experiences that I think are really going to sell VR. This year we're also going to see new hardware. This is a more mobile experience. This thing only costs $99. That's kind of crazy, right?
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's all powered by the phone, but we're going to start to see really immersive experiences that come from Oculus, much more expensive headsets, but much more immersive, better graphics.
How soon is that coming? This year?
This year, in the first quarter of this year. So Oculus, which is owned now by Facebook, long anticipated headset coming out, others by HTC, Sony. So really a big move in the hardware space, but the content is what's going to have to sell it.
Next up, we're looking at smarter messaging apps. This really interests me. What's going to happen there?
So you're used to now probably texting with your family, your friends. Get ready to text with some robots, if that's good with you, and some companies. Lots of focus now on AI, artificial intelligence in the messaging apps, becoming smarter, being able to do things for you. So this is something Facebook has actually been experimenting with. They have something called M in Facebook Messenger. I don't know if you guys use Facebook Messenger, but soon you'll be able to actually text with Facebook Messenger and say, book me a reservation at this restaurant. Maybe there's also integration with Facebook itself, so they'll remind you of someone's birthday, things like that.
Oh, that's very cool. Talk about drones, because there's some big changes in that arena, too.
Yeah, drones, I haven't actually been personally interested in drones up until now, because we're going to now think of drones as cameras rather than helicopters. Taking a really cool selfie shot with a drone versus just flying around this remote-controlled device in the air. So they're going to get better cameras on them, but they're also going to become smarter. So right now they're really hard to fly. I've tried flying them and just crashed them straight into the ground. These are going to get smarter. They're going to actually start following you around. So
they can locate you wherever you are.
They can locate you. They'll know where your phone is on you. So there's one that's really cool. It's called the Lily, and you toss it up in the air. Let's say you're going kayaking or on a hike or something. You want to take that cool shot. You toss it up in the air, and this is how they showed in the video. Hopefully it actually works. It takes a photo of you as you're walking.
Right.
Yeah.
And it can track where you go. You're talking about huge strides this year in voice-operated systems.
Yes. So we've really gotten used to talking to Siri on our phone, but she's not always that accurate. And you have to speak in sort of this robotic tone, right? Siri, find me.
Very hard for my parents with accents. It's just not a winning combination.
So those are things that are really going to get better soon. Really being able to talk in conversational tone, saying, oh, hey, Siri, what's going on with so-and-so? The news or a type of restaurant or any type of place you may want to go. Not specifically Siri getting better, but a lot of these other voice controls, and them also appearing in more things. So one of the things we're talking about a lot this year could be robotics. Robots in the home being able to actually control more, turn on the lights, open the garage, all of these things becoming more connected and understanding your voice better.
The pace of change does not seem to slow, Joanna Stern.
Yeah, it's a bit scary, but I'm excited. I know.
All right, Joanna Stern, thanks so much.